Marson's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and today I want to talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because I thought it would be fun to speculate on how many new characters they may add to this game. Because Sakurai already stated that since the roster is so big and their main focus was bringing everyone back, that he didn't want people to expect too many newcomers for this game. However, I remember Sakurai also saying that he didn't want to do DLC, and that he didn't really have an interest in doing so, yet Smash for Wii U and 3DS had a good amount of DLC, and it was clearly a big moneymaker for Nintendo. So I think that it's very safe to say that this game will have DLC. So for Sakurai to say not to expect too many newcomers, I can understand that, because a big pull for this game is usually seeing trailers with a bunch of newcomers. I mean, I remember all the hype behind all the trailers for Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. I mean, it was crazy. Whenever they showed new characters, people freaked out, including myself. It was just always a ton of fun to see new characters. So I think with Sakurai saying not to expect too many newcomers, I think that he's just referring to the fact that we're not going to have trailers with a ton of new characters this time around. I think there's just going to be based more on trailers to show off one character, as opposed to trailers that showed off a decent amount of newcomers. Because if you think about it, it is kind of smart the way that they handled this, because they showed all the veteran fighters right off the bat. Because yes, it would have been very hyped to see all these characters coming back, like if they showed a trailer with Snake, and if they showed a trailer with Ice Climbers. But at the same time, I think that it was just better to just show all of them at once, because now that's out of the way. And I don't mean out of the way as in it's not exciting, it's definitely exciting. I mean, I'm very happy that Ice Climbers are back. I still think that people, in a general sense, or an overall sense in terms of the audience for Smash Bros., I think people are more hyped to see newcomers. So now that we have all the veterans coming back and it's confirmed, now with every trailer that comes out, it's not, oh, I hope Wolf's back, oh, I hope Ice Climbers are back. We just know that they are all back. So now every single trailer, think about this, every single trailer is going to be a newcomer. How exciting is that? So let's say you're someone that's not a big fan of Wolf. You don't have to think about watching a trailer and being like, they're just going to show Wolf. I don't really care about Wolf. I never really played Wolf and I don't plan to. That's out the window. You don't even have to worry about that now. All the veteran characters are confirmed to be back. Every single trailer is going to be newcomers. That is as hype as it gets, honestly. Every single new trailer is going to be a newcomer. I honestly haven't had that hit me yet. I realized that as I was recording this. So this is going to be really, really crazy in terms of newcomers for this game. So to go back to my original point, I think that Sakurai saying not to expect too many newcomers, I think he's just trying to keep people from thinking that we're going to see trailers with like 10 new characters in them. I think there's just going to be trailers focused on one character, and there'll be less of those trailers. Now, for the entire original point of this video, how many more characters are we going to be getting? So the only two newcomers are Ridley and Inklings so far. Daisy is technically a newcomer, but she is an Echo Fighter, so we'll just count Inkling and Ridley right now. So that's two. I think that we're going to see 3 more newcomers before the game is released. Maybe there'll be a trailer that shows 2 characters, then a trailer that shows 1. Maybe there'll be 3 trailers that show 1 character. I highly doubt that they'll show 1 trailer that shows 3 characters in them. I just doubt that. But either way, I think we're going to see 3 more characters that will come with the game before the game is released. So that would be a total of 5 newcomers with the base game. Inkling and Ridley. But like I said at the start of this video, I think DLC is guaranteed for this game. Nintendo seriously made a ton of money off of DLC from Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. There will be DLC for this game. And I think the maximum number for DLC for this game is going to be 10. And if you think about that, that's an extremely good number. Because even if we got just 5 more characters as DLC, that would bring the newcomers up to 10. Which is still a good amount if you think about it, especially considering how many characters are already in this game. So I think the maximum number would be 10. So with that, we'd have a total of 15 newcomers. And I had originally had the idea for this video by looking through all the past games and seeing how many characters they added to each game and seeing the different amounts between the games. But then it started to get a little bit confusing because there's Echo Fighters and there's old characters that came back. So it was hard to determine how many characters were from what and how many were actually added that were newcomers and not veterans and blah, blah, blah. It got to the point where it just was getting too confusing, and not that I couldn't figure it out, but in terms of making this video, it was just so much talking in terms of numbers that I knew it would be hard to articulate my words so that way it just made sense with the way it was laid out. So I just decided to scrap that whole video and just record what I'm recording now. So there's no real evidence to back up the numbers that I have. This is just speculation, because they do know that newcomers are still what keeps people hyped about Smash Bros. And the veterans coming back has all the old school fans excited, but they still have to pull in newcomers. That's still the goal of making any game, is you want a bigger audience. So there will be more characters added. We can pretty much safely assume that Inkling and Ridley are not the only two new characters coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think that's pretty clear. So again, I think that this game will have 5 newcomers total in the base game, not including Echo Fighters, and then I think at maximum we'll have 10 DLC characters, bringing this game's total number of newcomers up to 15 at a maximum. So that's all I really have to say about this. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about all this. Do you think we're going to have more characters? Do you think we're going to have less characters? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone.